Well, tonight we are taking a look back at the storm that shook a lot of us up here in the Bay Area, Hurricane Charley.
Yeah, it was 10 years ago that the storm packed a punch in parts of the Bay Area, especially in Punta Gorda.
I know a lot of you remember that reporter Germaise was covering that area during Charley and reminisced with us about the moment it was seriously time to hunker down.
This is what happens when a Category 4 hurricane.
It was a once-in-a-lifetime storm that turned into 4 in a lifetime in a matter of 6 weeks. I remember the roof peeling off the hotel. That's when I knew, wow, this is going to be one whale of a storm. I remember at one point, my photographer Tim Jones and I went out to shoot some exteriors, some video of the water crashing and coming up Charlotte Harbor. And we hunkered down underneath the highway overpass to protect ourselves from the wind and the debris that was flying. And that's the first time we'd actually used the word hunker down. I said, Tim, let's hunker down behind here and get some shots, and then we were protected. It was a very frightening experience. I didn't want to relive it, and I did 3 more times that one year.
You sure did.
It's true. It's hard to forget, and it's amazing that 10 years have gone by, and we have had so little in the way of severe hurricane activity since then. But during Hurricane Charley's coverage, Tampa Mayor Pam Iorio was sitting actually right here.
Yeah, she recalled Chief Meteorologist Dennis Phillips delivering some breaking news on that storm live during her interview, and it was very important news.
I went to ABC Action News and I was being interviewed about what people should do in terms of evacuation. We were talking about how we were going to evacuate Davis Islands and Harbor Island and downtown, and how people needed to seek shelter. And so we were going through all the emergency preparedness messages. And then meteorologist Dennis Phillips said he needed to interrupt the interview. And he said, I just have news for the mayor. And he said the Hurricane Charley is going to make a right-hand turn, and it's not going to hit Tampa. I just never forget that as long as I live, the time Dennis Phillips said to me, it's turning away from Tampa Bay.
Well, Dennis joins us now, and Dennis, of course, that information that you brought was a huge release to the mayor, to all of us sitting here, to everyone in the Tampa Bay area immediately. Of course, it did affect people to our south, but a much less densely populated area.
Boy, that gave me chills.
I was going to say, I got goosebumps too hearing the mayor say that. And you're right, I remember watching this all happening. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of folks at home do too. We had a huge response from viewers during that 2004 storm season. In fact, I still have literally thousands of emails from our viewers thanking us for the life-saving coverage. You know, this was before social media.
Pre-Facebook, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have
It's nice that we have the printed version of all those communications from our viewers now.
And what's really great is every now and again we get a chance to talk to some of the folks, and I did indeed have a chance to visit one of those viewers in Polk County, Carolyn Butler Stout.
Dear Dennis, we watched along with Mayor Iorio as you forecast the jog in the hurricane. It was at that time we became truly alarmed about the storm's path towards Lakeland. The forecasts are always right on target. Because of these consistent predictions, our family has dubbed you our weather guru.
That email from Carolyn Butler Stout was one of the hundreds that meant a lot to us here at ABC Action News as we took action to keep viewers safe during the Big Four of 2004. Charley, Ivan, Francis, and Jean. 10 years later, I paid Carolyn a visit to her home in Lakeland. Hey, how you doing, Carolyn?
My weather guru!
Oh, Carolyn has lived in Polk County most of her life. She says she's never experienced a hurricane season like 2004.
We had never really had anything that catastrophic hit this area until the 4. Like I said, when I think of 2004, I don't think of just Charley. It's all of those storms.
So it's been 93 years since a major hurricane has hit the Bay Area directly, but I think a lot of us thought that was the storm when it was coming in. So we'll be out there for you, whether it's social media, abcactionnews.com, just in case another one comes.
Say, you know, he's still that accurate every day, and that's why you have to watch him. Even if it's just a thunderstorm, maybe that's going to be over your soccer game. Right?
And we have those a lot this time of the year, which we'll be tracking coming up in just a couple of minutes.
A lot at stake on your credibility, Dennis. Thank you. Well,